Hello. In continuation to our earlier uh, video, which addressed global information system and its implementation issues, let us try to address now decision support systems. Decision support systems are computer-based systems that support managerial decision making. They consist of three components: a database to store data, a model base to process and analyze, and a user interface to interact with the systems. And these systems help in making semi-structured decisions like forecasting sales, evaluating investment scenarios, and so on. In modern organizations, support systems are powerful tools that help managers to make informed decisions. As I stated, these are computer-based systems specifically designed to support decision-making process, especially when the decisions are semi-structured. That is, like when some parts of the decision processes can be automated, but human judgment is still essential. So, as we stated, decision support system is composed of three essential components: database, database management component, which stores internal and external data relevant to decision making. Examples: historical sales data, customer records, market trends, inventory levels, so on. The database ensures data is organized and rapidly and readily available for analysis. Second component is model base, where model management component is one of the most important component again, which contains mathematical and analytical models used to process data and generate the insights. Examples: statistical models, forecasting techniques, optimization models, what-if analysis tools, etc. These models simulate real-world scenarios and help evaluate possible outcomes. And third is user interface. It is also referred as dialogue management component, the means by which users would be interacting with the systems. A good UI, that is user interface, makes it easy for the managers to input data, choose models, run analysis, and interpret results. Examples include dashboards, charts, drop-down menus, interactive simulation tools, etc. So let us try to address now types of decision supported by the decision support systems. DSS, that is decision support systems, are most powerful and useful in situations where the decision fails between structured and unstructured mechanism. And these are known as semi-structured decisions, where the problem is partially defined and solutions require both data analysis and a human judgment. For example, forecasting sales for the next quarter, evaluating different investment portfolios, scheduling production runs based on the predicted demand, and so on. Now, when we talk about benefits, it DSS helps in enhancing decision quality by providing data-driven insights. It saves time by quickly analyzing large volume of data. It improves collaboration through the shared access to models and scenarios. And it also encourages proactive management by identifying opportunities and the risk at the early stage. So when we address real world context example, imagine a retail chain in Qatar, say, using a which is using a decision support system to analyze customer buying patterns. The database pulls in sales data from multiple stores. Model base runs predictive analytics to identify seasonal trends, and user interface allows the regional manager to simulate the impact of promotions and or discounts. And this helps in making strategic stocking and marketing decisions. Now let us talk about group decision support systems, GDSS. It extends the capabilities of DSS to support decision making by a group rather than an individual. Features include brainstorming tools, voting mechanisms, group evaluation models, and so on. And they are widely used in boardrooms, strategic meetings, and online collaboration platforms like Microsoft Teams, for example, or Zoom. So while DSS are designed to help individuals make their data-driven decisions, many important organizational decisions are made by groups, such as management teams, committees, cross-functional departments, and so on. And this is why and where the GDSS comes into play. That is Group Decision Support System. GDSS is a computer-based interactive system that extends functionality of a DSS to support decision making by a group rather than a single user. Like characteristics of it, collaborative environment. GDSS provides tools and platforms where multiple users can contribute simultaneously. It helps overcome the barriers like groupthink, dominance by vocal individuals, or scattered ideas. Second characteristic is anonymity. In many GDSS platforms, users can provide inputs anonymously, and this encourages honest feedback and minimizes the bias or influence from the hierarchical rules. Third characteristic can be seen as parallel communication. Multiple users can input ideas at the same time, improving the efficiency and capturing more perspective in real times. So let us now address core features of GDSS. It has brainstorming tools. For example, digital whiteboards, sticky notes, idea collection modules can be thought of as brainstorming tools. And it is used to generate a wide range of ideas without judgment. Second feature can be think of you can think of is voting and ranking mechanisms. It can ensure democratic decision making processes where tools are used to allow group members to vote or rank ideas and alternatives. Third thing is group evaluation. Analytical tools which help compare and evaluate different options based on group preferences or weighted criteria. Even one can think of something like communication interfaces, for example, integrated chat, audio, video conferencing tools, and so on. Common use cases, as I stated, boardroom decision making, which can be for strategic planning, policy formulation, and crisis response. Second can be thought of as an use case, corporate retreats and workshops used for collaborative brainstorming and future planning. And there can be online team collaboration too, especially useful in remote or hybrid work environment. Examples can, as I stated, can be Microsoft Teams with integrated applications like Forms, Planner, Whiteboard, etc. Even you can make use of video meetings, polls, breakout rooms, so on. Google Workspace also can be thought of as one of the popular GDSS platform, which facilitates collaborative decision making in a virtual environment. Imagine a regional management team for a retail brand in Middle East meeting online to decide next season's marketing strategy. So using Microsoft Teams with integrated polling and brainstorming apps, each manager submit ideas anonymously, votes on them, and collectively narrows down the top three campaigns to implement across all locations. Let us see another scenario with respect to information systems called Executive Information Systems, EIS. EIS are specialized DSS tailored for executives. They provide high level dashboards with key performance indicators, trend analysis, and strategic data visualization. Executives use these EIS for long term planning and monitoring organizational health. As I stated, EIS are specialized types of decision support systems, specifically designed to meet the strategic information needs of top executives and senior managers. Unlike traditional DSS, which may support operational or tactical decision making, EIS focuses on long term planning, monitoring organizational performance, and providing the quick access to high level summaries. Now, when we talk about characteristics, high level dashboards, EIS presents aggregated data in a user friendly visual format. Dashboards often display key performance indicators, KPIs, relevant to the various departments, for example, sales, finance, operations, customer service, etc. Second characteristic can be strategic data visualization. This can include graphs, trend lines, heat maps, scorecard, or any other visual tools. And they help executives to quickly spot the patterns, trends, can find exceptions without digging into the raw data. Now, third characteristic can be drill down or drill up capabilities. Executives can view both the summary data and detailed report. Example, from overall company revenue to revenue by region, then down to product categories can be possibly done. You can get real time and predictive insights where EIS often integrates the real time data sources to support fast data driven decisions. It may also include predictive analytics to support future planning. Now, let us try to address functions and benefits of EIS. They monitor organizational health. They support strategic planning. They enable quick adjustments. For example, one can respond rapidly to changing conditions such as market demand, competitor actions, and regulatory changes. And it also can help in improving communication. So when we talk about example use case, let us assume a multinational retail company started using EIS dashboards, which displays real-time regional data, sales performance, inventory turnover rates, customer return rates, and marketing campaign effectiveness. An executive in, for example, Doha, which is a regional office for that company, say, can quickly see that sales in North Qatar or Northern Qatar are underperforming compared to the previous quarter. So with few clicks, they drill down to discover that stockouts of a best-selling item are the issue. And these insights leads to immediate and inventory redistribution and adjustments in the supplier order. So like if we have to talk about powerful tools or popular tools, platforms which support EIS, Microsoft has Power BI, Tableau, SAP Business Object, Oracle Analytics Cloud are the popular tools used across. And these platforms often support mobile access, allowing executives to stay informed while traveling or work remotely.